FXBros.
All right.
That boy got their own logo. I'm like, boy, who did that graphic? Man, I thought I was watching TV for a second. I'm like, hold up.
Jay did that.
Boy, that shit lit as hell.
Jay knocked that out, the whole intro.
That's tight.
You know, he the graphics king.
Come on, man. Talk about it.
Mm-hmm. So, speaking from last week, we were, the 2 weeks prior from really the end of the month of January into, what was it, February 2nd. And the week before that, we were in heavy consolidation, and I'm going to mark it up right quick. Right here in this area. All that was just heavy consolidation, basically. The market didn't know if it was going to break out to the upside or the downside. And as we can see now, it eventually broke out bearish. And also it touched this interest, this area of interest for on the 4 hour, this gap. We didn't break through here, but we did respect the top of it. So that's a lot of confirmation right there as far as a rejection. So we should see price want to tap down in here multiple times before it even breaks through. So that was a good sign. We still need to see how this candle is going to close. For continuation, what we want, even though this is a new daily and it's not going to close till tomorrow at 4 p.m., but we would like to see it close up under this wick. So the body will continue down and close somewhere under here to give us further confirmation that we're going to keep lower. Other than that, if we close like we are right now, there's a potential we could push back bullish with this rejection right here. Because basically that's all the market was trying to do, was break through this strong support right here. I'll put this line. Change the color right quick. So this strong support from December of 2023, last year, December, before we had this last bullish push to close out the end of the year, that's what we were hanging up at, this consolidation. We came right back down to this level, struggled to break through, and after, what's the 17th? Pretty much a good 2 weeks of trading, damn near 3, but a good 2 weeks of trading. We've just been consolidating until this Friday, and we had, I believe that was NFP, non-farm payroll news, which is one of the most volatile news events that we get every month on the first Friday every month. So, like I said, and if we look close, I'm gonna take this box off. Let's see. Delete that off. Before it created this bearish body, it pushed higher. This wick market pushed this high pretty much to the same levels that we were rejecting in previous weeks. Grabbed any leftover liquidity and that probably show up more on the 4 hour time frame when I drop down to it, but nonetheless, it enticed people to buy, because if we look on the 1 hour, the market was going bullish from here to create this wick. And then around that news event that happened on Friday morning at I think 7:30 or 8:30, it sold off. And the target now is to close through this area, or at least get to this mid ground, which is right in here, like the middle of this zone, or this range, is 64.78. So ultimately, that's what we're looking to come to. Let me mark this same color as the box. We're bringing all that back. Let's see. And we have more targets if we break through this week. Being that this is a new month, we can look at the monthly too, but we have all these levels stemming from that last little bullish rally we had at the end of the year. Because I guess just like we experienced consolidation here, we have it slightly here, and then we had a big, large area of consolidation right here. Really, I'd say right here. That's the strong consolidation. You see our market broke through it, but came right back into the range. Broke out, but came right back into the range. So it struggled to really break through. But the move, if you got enticed with all these sales after seeing the market fail to break through and continue, that was just really enticing people to sell, to take their money. We call it grabbing liquidity so it can utilize that volume and all the failed trades that people put in that sell down here, and which would turn the market higher, reaching these levels up here. That's where it was going to have to break up to really be a new bullish market. And as we can see, right up until December 29th, we kind of hit the peak. Didn't break any of these highs, but it still came in this range. If you look at it like this, not just the highs. Like it came into this range, and like it don't necessarily have to come all the way to the top, kind of close like how this did. I mean, if it does, cool. But ultimately, we're just looking to see if it's going to break out, and it never happened. And then market reverse, just as it did last year. Because if we look at December of 2022, really it wasn't December. It was actually that was the end of January. That's the beginning of January, but nonetheless, that still created the peak, the highest point of the year, which happened at the beginning of the year, the first quarter. Right as February started, that's when we saw that high. We didn't get an engulfing to catch sales until we got the true breakout, which should have been right around this area. Because even though the market sold off, if you look at this level, you could still probably be thinking like, well, shit, we might just buy up. Because we had resistance here, broke through, turned this support right here. So when the market sells down, ultimately you're going to think it's going to buy up, which it did, but it never broke this high. It never got its highs up there to break these highs. So ultimately, we turned around with a bearish engulfing, and we never seen those highs for the rest of the year. And that was last year, 2023. And we saw it all. And similar scenario going to be the first of the year for 2024, selling off. And we got an engulfing here, but the highs were taken out. Not by much, though. So it just continued to sell off. And really, after we break through these two levels on the 4 hour, we're going to attack these lows potentially before we even see any kind of bullishness, because it wouldn't even come this low if not. And it might just be some wicks. It might not even close, because the real level we need to see it close to know for sure we're gonna break this, and like a body close would be right up under here, which is 63.55. And right now we like 200, about 200 pips away from that. Really 150. 150 pips away from this area, so we got quite a bit of ways. Let me see. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Chilling. We good.
Oh, peace. What's up, Slim?
What up, blood?
Nothing much.
Jay, how was your weekend?
It was good. It was pretty busy.
That's good.
Did the Mardi Gras 5K Saturday. And we had the market this morning, so getting ready for this week. Get it rolling. But it was good though. It was busy, eventful. Had a good time. Hope everybody else had a good weekend. City is popping. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's all people talking about.
Yeah, so yeah, it's popping, man. I got caught in that traffic on the way home this morning, man. So
don't worry about it. It's gonna be thicker. There's more people coming.
Yep, I already know. Yeah, I've been saying this will be one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, everything good.
So, like I was saying, ultimately, we before we even touch into these lows or this gap, we need to break through this area right here. We already tapped it. That's first sign. We got a strong rejection from it, but we'll drop down to the 4 hour. You see it more in depth. You see where I had this drawn from. We'll take this off. So that's coming from this level that has yet to be tapped into or failed, if you will, since November 23. And then we have another one down here, the 17th of November, and then this one is the 14th of November. Shout out Jay birthday. So 11/14, 11/17 last year. And we just not tapped into the 17th, the top of that zone. And we are, the 4th of February. So that's, a good 3 months from that area for us to return to. And coming from this strong-bodied engulfing candle, I feel like we got enough volume as far as what the technicals are saying, that we can fill this wick depending on how New York, London looks tomorrow in the morning. Let's see if we get that continuation for sales.
Yeah, I mean, so far it looks good. To be honest.
Yeah, like I said, ultimately we could reject this maybe multiple times and continue, or not continue, but turn around and go bullish. I don't know how high it could go. Maybe tap here like a scenario up here just to take out all this liquidity we got up here, all this strong ass holding that this resistance been doing. That would entice a lot of people into buys, and then they could turn around and sell it off harder. That could happen. I'm not saying it's not
exactly. No, for sure.
I'm just throwing out scenarios.
Yeah.
Just to see. So I'm gonna throw up the weekly right quick and get this previous week range right quick. But I think we coming off of engulfing from the weekly since the beginning of the year. Yep, January 1st. No green candles. We've been bearish, even though it's been looking weird, especially around this time. But it's definitely going bearish. We still got a lot of price levels to trade into.
Yeah, I like sales, man. Still, especially after what the Fed, said last this last meeting or whatever,
Yeah.
just to kind of set the tone. So now we know where we at. The dollar's looking bullish, so
Well, I mean, basically, they said they're not gonna raise rates.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what they did. They kept it the same, 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at that when the fundamentals come in like that, I basically just say, okay, so nothing's changed. So whatever liquidity you was gonna try to grab or entice people into going the opposite way, you're gonna do that sometime after what you said. Like if it wasn't gonna be that news event, it was gonna be something else. Gonna be right after that, which was NFP. You know, and that's when we got this bullish push coming from is this from Thursday's news? I think that's when the Fed spoke. So we got that bullish push. You know, ultimately, a lot of people was looking at the consolidation we had right here, and we saw this failed breakout, and then the market turned in. So I know a lot of people was buying, which was cool. That's a nice move. Failed breakout. It didn't truly break out and continue lower. So that was good. But nonetheless, that wasn't the full move. And the actual move that actually broke out and took that low out is in trend continuation with what we've been seeing since the beginning of the year. So until this structure changes, yeah, everything else is voided out as far as buys for the long term. You could catch, like, that was a nice move right here if you caught that, but ultimately if you held, you already know drawdown right now. So let's take a look at the monthly right quick because we are starting a new month. Let's break it all the way down. Bam. First thing I see, engulfing off of January. We do have a nice little gap to fill that I just noticed on the monthly. Right up in here. We already tapped into halfway of it. That's why we rejected it. So that's another. And it's crazy how that zone lines up with 50% of that range. Pretty much lines up perfect with this 4-hour gap right here. That's what we tapped into. It's like proof that the numbers don't lie. It's all algorithmically correct. So that's a potential for us to at least come down to this high, which is the top of the range for this 4-hour gap. The high of this candle. That's how it gap. The high of this from the low of this wick. And the range that broke through. That's our whole gap right there. So, and this price is 64.45. And right now we at about 65. Oh yeah, 65 flat. So we got a good 150 pips from there. I'm not gonna say that's. I'm definitely not gonna say that's gonna happen this week. In a
It's
month's time,
possible.
150 pips.
It's possible.
I mean,
Anything,
yeah, it is. I
yeah.
mean, when you put it like that, it is possible. But looking at well, I guess you would have to look at the monthly range then. So yeah, it is possible for
Yeah.
that. For looking at. But this week, if we look at the weekly, that's pretty much what was that right here. So basically, coming right into this resistance on these bodies right in here at the top of this range.
I mean, look what happened last week.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
right.
saying it is possible.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
is.
saying it's going to happen. Anything is possible. So, and I'm in, I'm biased on sales. I mean, I'm been like
85.
bearish for a minute. Like at the end of the day, I'm selling this week.
Well, there you go. This candle right here did 150 pips weekly. So yeah, it is possible.
Yeah.
And we got even more possibilities right here. So yeah, it's very possible. Uh, Currently, we got a bullish engulfing. We do got a large range of clean traffic to fill. I'm not too sure if we're gonna fill it right now. I'm thinking this is gonna be a later in the month, later next month type thing if we come up to. I think
I
this
agree.
this was only to fill this, to reject this bullish push. I feel like that. I don't feel like the market is gonna come and fill this. Could be wrong, but I don't feel it.
Yeah, I agree.
So if anything, we might push up to this level. The bottom of this range right here, we might see. Take this off. Could definitely see that. Well, now this is not a level. I'm tripping. I just drew this box. Look, I'm tripping, y'all. That's nothing. So looking at structure, uh, let me see.
I really don't see it going that high, bro.
Yeah,
I can see a hiccup in like
right up in here.
right up in there.
Yeah,
You know.
right. Yeah, I see the same thing. We'll just wait and see what London does tomorrow in the morning.
And then, whenever that happens, wait and see after tomorrow too, if you don't get anything. Right
Right.
now, you got to think about it. You playing it off the daily now. So like your daily chart should really show you what you're trying to get into. And then because it's being the first day, let tomorrow close and then see what it looks like. And then you can be like, oh, okay, we good.
That's
You
true.
know,
That's true. Because that's what I was speaking on too earlier when we first started. I was saying as far as the daily, for the continuation, what we would like to see. It don't have to happen, but for this body, this daily body to close under this wick
yep, and leave a wick.
and leave a wick. Yeah.
Yep.
So like I said, we got until 4 o'clock tomorrow for that to happen. So yeah, you're right.
And then you can mark that range, like mark the range from where it's at right now, and to give it enough wick to where it's like, a nice area. That's probably like what, 20, 30 pips.
Yeah, O2. It's 2 pips away right now from that low, but yeah.
But what about to the entire wick that it dropped from open?
Oh,
Like,
from here?
no, from where it's at right now, from where the wick it created. Yeah.
86. About 20 pips. Yeah,
So
you're
that's
right.
20, that's 20 pips. So you will want it to move down 10 pips or so. Let's say 15 just to be if it does something crazy, but like 10 pips. Want it to drop down right there and close around there. Now if it keep on moving then we good.
Right.
But yeah, that's when you gotta play the 4 hour and the 1 hour for your entries. Which if it moves like that hard, is you'll get a nice retest, which a lot of people play Tuesdays just for the retest. And
Mhm.
then you go continue Wednesday, Thursday, we get the same type of news. So yeah, man, it kind of gets repetitive until
That's
those
right.
big news events. And then you got the thing is this market has been crazy because you got a lot of stuff that's been going on like consecutively. Like it's all together. It's not just the housing market. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? It's been wars, it's been
Right.
markets crashing, banks fall. Like it's been some crazy stuff going on. So yeah, boy, it's been wild. It's
Yeah.
been wild.
Not to mention we're in election year.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Right. So that's a lot going on.
Major manipulation going on.
Facts. Big facts.
Biden to the rescue. That boy said, "What y'all want? Whatever y'all need, let me know right now."
Yeah, he said that while he was turning
I'm trying to
around
run it
very,
back.
very slow.
Yeah, I'm trying to run it back. Like, come on, bro.
Let somebody else play.
Yeah. A lot of people got next.
Let's see what we got for the news. Next week, we already had 2 news events come out already. Australian dollar, 5 o'clock, 7:30. Our high news. I don't think we got, let me see, 1 hour. Mostly it was selling off from that news. And we just got that bullish push on that last hour. So nothing really affected that. Monday, we got S&P Global Services.
Hey, see if Slim could Slim, you hear us? Mute yourself if you can hear us. Is that yours? You got the TV on?
Oh, that's me.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's, I think,
Oh yeah, you good. You good.
yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, that's, I think Mom and them watching something.
Respect.
Watching Equalizer 3.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Denzel.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it going. I can hear you clearly. I just thought that was vague in the back, but you good.
S&P ISM on Monday. Then later that evening, we got Australian dollar retail sales, and they have their interest rate decision coming out for Australia. So that's going to be some volume. Looking like they at 4.35, better than us, but it's all good. Tuesday, no news. Wednesday, no news. Well, we do have inflation rate coming off China, which is negative 0.3%. And they thinking about going harder with the negative 0.5. That's crazy, boy.
Yeah, China ain't no soft landing. Nigga, we crashing.
But now when you look at it, the well, no, that's interest rate, inflation rate. That's like a good thing.
Oh, yes, you're right. My bad.
You
I
know,
was thinking interest. Yeah.
but even interest rate, when you have a high interest rate, that means you trying to entice people to buy your dollar.
Oh yeah, for trading and stuff.
Yeah, you need the money.
I'm
Think
looking
about it
out
like
for the
this.
average American.
Yeah. Nah. Think about like when Russia, when they went through their little thing when they first started going to war, their interest rate went all the way up to 20%. It was the
Wow.
highest ever. Like,
Wow,
so
that's crazy.
yeah. Nobody was doing business with them, but they was wanting people. They was enticing people. Like, look, bro, you put
Now
your
they
money
are.
with us.
Now they
You know,
are.
you got 20% on your money.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But nobody was doing that. But yeah, now they are. But nonetheless, China basically saying we don't need none of y'all bread. We good. You're not gonna make no money coming over here, so because we don't really need it. That's basically what they're saying. And we have Thursday, of course, continuous jobless claims, initial jobless claims, and I got the 4-week average. And Friday, no news. That's it. So it's gonna be somewhat of a light week as far as news.
Which is good.
Yeah, let the algorithm play out, see what we got as far as who's really in charge. The Bears gonna continue, or the Bulls gonna fight like they've been doing the past 2 weeks. But it's really not a lot of news to manipulate it.
I was just about to say that. There's nothing crazy that can happen to strongly reverse what happened on NFP. And
Yeah,
that set the tone for this quarter, I think. This is my theory. So yeah, you might get some kickback, you know what I'm saying? Some retest happen, but right now in this moment, we got some nice traffic to fill on the daily and the weekly time frames.
let
So
me see. Daily Yeah, I mean, from around your birthday, November 14th.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
so
looking at. That little last little leg of traffic.
facts.
And then if we go even larger, yeah, we got two lows we could attack. We got the low from last year. Oh no, 2022, and a low from last year.
Facts. And see where the weekly looks like on that same, for us, like the traffic.
Uh,
See how it
it's
looks a little bit cleaner to where it can for sure feel that candle to the left.
yeah, and then two, one thing
50%.
exactly. And another thing I'll be doing when I see stuff like this, like a strong bullish push and then a strong bearish push, then another strong bullish push, I kind of just mend all that together.
That's a sandwich.
Yeah, I just oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah. Like
Yeah, bro.
I like basically I cancel out this red candle, cancel out this green candle, and push these on top of here. Like this never happened.
Yeah.
So when you look at it like that, you just got all the clean traffic in the world.
That actually was an amazing sound. That was like a whopper. turn, turn your head sideways and then you'll see what I'm talking about when I say sandwich, man.
Nah, thanks. I just did it too here.
Shit, me too. Shit. It works. That's a sandwich theory.
No, fact. That's crazy. But yeah, that's all you needed to see for that bullishness for the end of the year. That's what bought Christmas gifts right there.
Come on, man. What are we doing?
And this how you get your money back. Put in a sale order.
That's crazy. Yeah, whoever doing that,
Cash back.
whoever doing that, boy, soon come. Those are the plays. Like
Cash back.
a 4 trades a year type shit. What are we doing?
Real talk. That's when you're really managing positions. You
I'm
position
just
managing.
saying, bro. Yeah, like
Yeah.
my stop loss is 150 pips, but I'm up to like, come on, man. What are we
Yeah.
doing? What are we
Yeah.
doing? So
Facts.
yeah, that's what it's about. At the it's a marathon, bro. I'm telling you, if you got endurance and you can withstand a lot of the early miles, it gets to the point to where you on a running high. You just floating.
Hmm.
So yes,
Yeah, that push down that we had right here. That's when Sunday opened. I had the last few sales I took from last week. I put my once I saw the market come down this low, and I was in sales from right around here.
I'm about
I
to say,
all this I was in drawdown. I said I wouldn't go change my bias because I'm still looking at all this consolidation. So I'm not even worried about that. Like
so where was your stop loss then?
I didn't have a physical one, I had a mental one. It was above here. I didn't
Okay.
want. Really, I was looking for structure. I wanted to
So
see it.
yeah,
I
you
wanted to
was on
see
a
it.
whole nother level because
Yeah,
so
I
you
want to see
held for NFP.
facts to see
Damn.
what
So
NFP was going to do, and it did
boy,
what I you know
yeah,
expected or
that's
hoped.
that's your that is your well, I
Expertise.
don't know, because I was in a little drawdown too, but I had my stop loss real tight because I know that, like, picture if that candle was flipped the opposite way and it was green, and you
This
had
one.
and you had a mental, you
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
facts.
Like
Yeah,
that would have like got you, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I was um I was in it, and then but my stop loss was above those wicks, that wick
Gotcha,
on that 4 hour. Yep. So I was like, all right, if I lose 20, good. And then when
gotcha.
that sucker jumped down, I yeah, where my take profit is at, I was out of it. I was really good at it.
Yeah.
And I didn't hold, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, that was a fire way to end the week. Let me take all the ducats. Now, when you texted the chat, I'm thinking like, damn, I know he said he was gonna get on a little early, but fuck, like, let me check and see if he got the link. And that boy said, take profit. I'm like, oh, snap, he was still holding. I was like, oh my gosh. But
Fact.
no, that was nice, bro. I mean, that's what I'm saying. In the future, I want to get comfortable by holding it that long because that's the only way you can get those, 300 to 1,000, pips. Yeah, you're gonna be holding them for months. But
I'm gonna tell you like this. I am. I be trying to take like monumental trades that I could talk about during Thanksgiving, and like I got a sale that I entered in that I entered on your birthday. The top of the wick on the daily. If you look at the daily on the 14th, the top of that wick, I still have a sale entry holding from there.
Hold on, look, I had to go to the big screen. Hold
Yeah.
on, let me see where we at. On to the big screen, to the big screen. October, I mean, excuse me, November.
Let me see. Is that November?
No, that can't be
No,
November.
it can't be November. I'm
You in
tripping.
drawdown. No, you in profit, but
January
damn.
14th. January
Okay.
14th. My bad. I'm tripping.
Of 2024.
Yeah, the top of the wick.
Oh shit. Yeah, you doing all right.
And that's what I'd be like. Boy, them interest payments gonna be nice when we got a $250,000 trade running.
Yeah, that was a fire one, boy. Yeah, you a fool for that one.
hmm And the only reason I held because I saw after the weekly close engulfing, I was like, oh yeah, we good. I could. Now that granted, that trade was bigger. It was a larger trade, but I take increments out and I
What
just
you were
let
supposed to.
yeah, I take increments out and I just let the rest run.
Wowzers.
hmm Currently sitting at 197 pips. Let's see
That's
how.
amazing.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you about to be in 300. Yeah, you definitely get 300.
No facts.
Just give me 100 of that move. No, but that's what's up, man. No, that's just the future,
Oh yeah.
the future plays that I look forward to, and understanding the growth that that builds up into that. I remember we used to be on the 1 minute, and then slowly started growing and growing and growing. So
Yeah.
the tough thing is not to do it too fast because you got to get used to it. Like the patient grows like times 20
Facts.
almost every time frame. So yeah, it's different.
That's true, and it's also having a well-rounded, life somewhat. Because if you're busy doing something else, the daily charts could seem like the 1 hour. Because
That's a fact.
you'd be so busy that you'd be like, you'll actually be looking at the daily time frame form. Like you'll see the daily take out lower lows and lower highs. Like
Yes, sir.
because weeks going by because you're so busy in your normal life that you'd be like, just like that week when you're in trade, you
Yeah,
know, think about how much more prepared you was for next week.
and it rolls over. You have some sort of a schedule that you can build off of in your life. That's going to automatically trickle over into your trading. So,
Facts.
that's why you had most of the successful traders, they have a set time. Because 9 times out of 10, they have a family that they providing for. They probably running multiple or owning multiple businesses,
hmm
and they have a set schedule. They have partners. They probably have meetings, just like
Facts.
any other person. So it's like it's not like you just sit back and have all this free time and just cash flow coming in. Like no, you have work to do now.
Yeah.
So no, that's super key.
hmm No lie. But yeah, ultimately, it's just like you said. I think I'm looking forward to continue with these bearish moves for the most part.
I like it, man.
Like I said, we got these two levels we're looking for us to tap into and break through, hopefully. And if not, we also have areas where price can reverse from. So we just keep an eye on that.
Which I think it can. I
Yeah,
don't know how much, but yeah, I think it can.
I mean, it kind of has to on some shit. I mean,
True.
the daily, yeah, I could see it coming back up to this area just to tap into this little old support term resistance potentially if it does resist.
Yeah.
But they got some time for that. That's probably gonna be like a Tuesday, Wednesday type thing.
Of next week.
You're right.
Like that's like I could just feel that, my birthday gap. Yeah.
Yeah, it really could. And then yeah, turn up the next week. It could.
I'm on. So it's just things, man. You gotta think the what if should happen before you trade, not after you exit your trade in a loss. And then you start thinking like, oh, I should have did this, or what if that would have happened? Then I probably would have,
Yeah.
like you need to go through all those scenarios before you enter,
No, big facts.
you know.
Managing your trade before you enter the trade.
That's managing yes, that's a fact. You managing the trade before you get in. You managing all scenarios before
Yep.
you get in. So
Yep.
you're gonna manage those emotions because you're gonna feel it and not even feel it, but think about that feeling. Like, damn, if I get in this trade right now, my stop loss is gonna be 50 pips. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if my target, my first target is like 150. Do I want to sit in this? If I do, how much should I put on this? Should I go heavy? I don't want to go too heavy. Okay. So it's
Yes.
like you got to think about all that stuff.
And in that scenario, if I was having a 50 pip stop loss and a 150 pip range, I would be as patient as possible to see how closer can I get my entry to
So
my stop
exactly.
loss.
You know what I would do?
What?
I will put a tester in that area because usually when I think about it is when I get a signal. So if
Mm,
I'm even thinking about it, I'm like, oh, okay, I see it engulfing. But if I enter right here, my stop loss could be like 50 pips. I say, okay, I'm gonna get in a tester. That area is gonna mark where I thought the trade was gonna pull off at. If I
right.
go into deep drawdown to I'm like 20, 30 pips in a drawdown and it gives me another signal, that's usually the one that's gonna like run
Heavy.
it.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a shorter risk. I'm going for like the risk to reward ratio probably like double to triple.
Yep. Because you're
And
not moving your stop loss.
man, what are we doing?
Yep.
What are we
Uh,
doing? And I
really.
have more opportunities to get in because I'm entering off the 4 hour and the 1 hour. But I'm looking at I'm going off a daily and weekly price action as far
Yeah.
as like my trend. So
Right.
it may take a day or two for it to play out, i.e. um what 6 4 hour candles
Yep.
and then 24 1 hour candles,
Right.
if you want to, say it like that. So
Right. Right.
yeah, man, let that stuff
Right.
play out.
And then, true, you know what the 4 hour is to me now?
Come on.
A cleaner 1 hour time frame.
I mean, why?
It's just more cleaner. Like it does the same thing, but this like if you're looking at the 4 hour, right? Well, no, I got the weekly up, but yeah, even the 4 hour with all that consolidation, like it looked even more profound as consolidation on the 4 hour. Like the 1 hour is so much enticing. Like there's a lot of highs and lows got taken out on the 1 hour. Even though it was in consolidation, that could have tricked you into trades. But the 4 hours, like, yeah, we didn't get no breakouts just yet, so I'm gonna wait. And yeah, you could have avoided trading for down in 2 weeks looking at the 4 hour. Saved your money and wait for NFP. Capitalize.
Yeah, or it's so crazy. You got to think about it. Like, yeah, you can say it now, or they would have waited and thought they was being so good, being patient, and then seeing that move that happened before NFP and thinking it's gonna continue to shoot up.
Oh, this move right here?
Yeah, yes, and they
Yeah,
probably
because
thought NFP is gonna continue to shoot up, and then it just
because
drops.
if you look at it, like that was the breakout. Like I said, right here, we got consolidation for damn near 2 weeks, and then we get this breakout right here, but it didn't continue. So buyers will look at this like, oh, we got a strong bullish push engulfing after a fake out down here, and we took out the lows from here, right there. Oh yeah, we definitely going. This was the move. We going up for sure.
Right. I'm like,
But
bro, look where you going. Like, look to the left. You back in the jungle.
facts,
So you go
really.
leave the jungle and say, oh, hold on, I forgot something. Come on, man, Lions. You know what I'm saying? Not Lions, my bad, but Jaguars.
Nah,
Come on,
fact.
man. What are we doing? Why are you going back? Komodo dragons. Why are you going back up there? Like,
Right.
why?
All for that 1 4 hour candle or multiple 1 hour candles to just take all that price action out in one move.
Yes. Shout out to Piff. That DXY helped out a lot too.
Oh my God, did it?
That's what gave me another confidence on like, oh, okay, we gonna
Yeah.
drop NFP.
Breakout.
Yeah.
See if the DXY broke out on a daily.
Yeah, it broke out. That was
Oh,
shot up.
look at that.
Yeah, it shot up.
Look at the same way. Damn, man. Almost the same.
So
That's what's up.
looking at that, what the weekly look like on the DXY?
Weekly.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
So we could see if those wicks could hold up to the left.
right here.
Yeah. And we can like with volume with some news or something like that. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can continue to push higher. I mean, as
Yeah.
long as the dollar strengthens, the trend is up. As you can see, got a lot of retesting going on with this pullback, but nonetheless, it didn't really turn fully bearish just yet. It's just a retrace, and we got a potential to take out highs and tap back into this unfilled area right here. So yeah, and that would result in a sell-off for Australian dollar.
Just saying, bro. That's what the week looking like for me.
Easy.
I'm still on sale,
Easy.
man. Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Look for one trade. I'm starting I'm breaking it down lower and lower, bro. I'm on one trade a week. And when I mean by one trade a week, one A+ trade a week that you can like really get it in and like, yeah, if you look at my thing, like, oh, how many trades I took, like if you look at my history, then yeah, you'll probably see a bunch of trades on there. Not a bunch, but you probably see like 10 to 15 or whatever like that.
Right.
I say 75% of those are testers, meaning the most I probably lost is 20 cents, like facts.
Right.
So yeah, man.
Big facts.
Especially
You
on
can throw them out there like that.
yes. Play the weekly, you won't go wrong. Yeah, you might lose some. It ain't gonna be perfect, but continue to play the weekly.
Right.
Don't lose a trade and look in a 5 minute. Be like, man, let me see if I can squeeze something out of here because I think it's reversing. Like, yeah, now you tripping. Now you left something. You left something. You went back into the jungle.
Yep.
Come on, man. Like, how you think you go defeat? You think you go defeat a Jaguar again? Come on, man. You already made it out of there. Wait.
Yeah, because it ain't only one Jaguar in the jungle.
Come
He
on,
got
bro.
friends.
Yeah.
You go back.
You made it
problems.
out of there. Yes, bro.
Go.
Don't go right back in.
Higher.
If you want to go back in, wait.
That's so crazy. Look at gold at 2034. I remember people was throwing out gold numbers 18, 19. It's crazy. Bitcoin back in 42K.
Dang, that was an engulfing on the weekly, a crazy one. That was a rubber band pullback.
Oh,
No,
here?
Recently to the right.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Oh, that?
Yes. Like zoom in on that.
Yeah, that was the midweek of January.
We probably won't even see that price. Probably.
That's crazy to say, bro. I'm not even gonna
Probably.
lie.
Yeah, I
I,
know. I'm not trading it. This is not
I mean, I agree with you in some way, but it's just crazy to say that. Like looking at this now, it's like, yeah, in 20 years, we'd be like, bro, when we saw 42,000 Bitcoin, now that bitch is 780,000, or even better, 2.5 million.
it's a marathon, bro. Don't play catch up. You'll have it the market will correct itself. And if you
Right.
keep grinding and building, then you'll be able to let me get two of them, please.
Yeah. So this is why I got my eye on. I ain't gonna cap. This
Yeah,
is
yeah, let me know.
this is within reach. $2,200 for Ethereum coin. That I really think is the move. That is something I
Oh,
really
right
don't want.
right now, you think it's a great time to purchase right now?
I'm really gonna say yeah,
Okay.
only because it's a good time to purchase Bitcoin right now, especially with
Mm.
the ETF.
And as that goes, it goes and everything else.
Exactly, exactly. And I really need to put Solana on my watch list too to see how they chart been looking.
FXBros bonus coverage crypto.
Yeah, we might talk forex, but we not dumb. We know it's something else creeping up in the backyard too.
Oh yeah, we've been knowing for a long time.
Look at Solana, $95.
Damn.
Don't have a lot of information on it, but yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I think we all in agreement on the bearish continuation. We're just gonna come back and fill each other in on it in the morning.
That's a bet, man. I'll be up.
That's a bit. We'll probably update the Telegram if anything.
For sure.
Yep. But that's it, man. Shall see y'all. Talk to you soon. See you soon. Mardi Gras Mambo and all that, man.
Yeah, bro. It's exciting. Excited for this one.
All right, man. Everybody, peace out. Peace.
Y'all be good.
All right, peace, peace.
Peace.